What's the deals? What is the deals? What is the deals? Let's get right into it, man. Let's get right into it. So, a lot of people are worried and upset about President Trump talking about freezing federal funding. The question is, why people are so upset? See, this has been going on for such a long period of time that people have got so comfortable with this. Do you understand that it's not the government's job to take care of you? I really asking that question for real, and I want people to really leave some comments after this video. It is not the government's job to take care of you. I don't know why people are upset with the funding being frozen. It's not the government's job to feed you. It's not the government's job to clothe you. It's not the government's job to pay for your school. It's not the government's job. I'm so baffled on how people don't understand that. When you are born, your parents are supposed to take care of you as a baby, as a child, as a teenager, right? They're supposed to take care of you. That's their job. They're supposed to provide shelter. They're supposed to provide you with food and clothing, right? And then they're supposed to set you up for success. What does that mean, Emilio? Well, they're supposed to make sure that you live in the best neighborhood and you're provided with the best education possible, right? They put money aside for you. So when you're a baby, you have money already set up in an account for you. So by the time you get to teenager age, you already have money for like college, and you already have money to do and maybe purchase a vehicle. This is how it's done. But unfortunately, because majority of people don't know how to do it properly, they look out for the handout. Help me help myself. That's basically what it is. I don't know what I'm doing. I made a lot of terrible, bad choices and decisions in my life. Help me to help myself because I don't know what I'm doing and I need to do better. This is basically what it is. I'm just being honest with you. It's a lot of grown folks who made bad choices younger, as far as like not getting educated, getting in trouble with the law, so they have criminal records, right? Having multiple children or multiple different individuals, and now help me so I can take care of myself and my kids. And then when we have a president in command that's tired of taxpayers' money funding these programs to help people, then the people who need help, they get mad. Don't you understand that a lot of people who pay into these programs, they can't even get the programs? I'm being honest with you. I've never, ever received food stamps in my life. You know why? Because I cannot get them. I don't qualify for them. Right. They'll tell me, hey, Mr. Duran, you make too much money. You cannot get food stamps. But meanwhile, you take my taxpayer dollars and put it into the food stamp pot to help other individuals. I want my money back. I'm tired of feeding lazy ass females, lazy ass men, and children that I didn't even help create in this world. I want my money back. I want my money back. If you collect food stamps, you owe me some money. If you collect food stamps, you owe me some money, or give me some of your food stamps. Real talk. Real talk. And no, my mother never was on food stamps, nor my father. They were hardworking citizens. I'm just being honest with you. We lived in the projects. We wasn't on Section 8 housing. We lived in the projects. No type of programs. We just paid what they had to pay. And when I say we, I mean them. All right? So I know some people will be like, well, what about your parents? And what about your family members? They'll struggle, blah, blah, blah. Listen, man. Listen. I don't remove accountability from nobody. Family, strangers, adults, kids. Accountability is accountability. But see, listen, man, let's just dive into this, man. So according to the AmericanProgress.org, the title is crazy. How the Trump administration could leave families hungry. He ain't leaving families. You leaving families hungry. Hello? By you not applying yourself, your family is hungry. The title alone is it's not even, it's disingenuous. How is it Trump's responsibility to feed you? You birthed that child. That's your problem. You feed that child. Trump taking away my program. How can I feed my baby? You shouldn't have had a baby in the first place if you can't feed it. Like, what are we talking about here, man? It's crazy. Potential cuts to SNAP, which is the program, in 2025 and beyond. Why y'all mad at this man? Listen, man, this is why the national debt is trillions of trillions and trillions in debt. This is why. Because we all over here taking care of lazy ass freaking people. People who don't know how to get up and get this money and grind and set themselves up for success. It's sickening. It is really sickening. It's kind of disgusting. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. It is. It is. I've never got a grant from any type of government assistance for school. Everything I got is a benefit that I earned. All right? Facts. I'm not even making this up. Facts. I served 22 years in the military. Everything that I have is because I either retired, that's put it in work, a benefit I earned, that's put it in work. You know why I earned that benefit? Because I fought multiple wars, right? I was in Afghanistan and Iraq. So this is a benefit that I've earned for fighting war on terror, right? Not just getting something because I want to have multiple children with multiple people and I'm a lazy piece of crap and I can't do nothing and Uncle Sam helped me. You see the difference? I worked and earned for this. Most of y'all ain't work and earn for nothing. But you want people to take care of you. Listen, man, if you collect any type of assistance, I want my money back, man. Real talk. I've been paying taxes and I want my money. I'm taking care of you. I'm feeding you. I'm feeding your nasty kids. I want my money back. Real talk, man. Cuts to SNAP may form part of coming legislative battles. Okay, so what? Who cares? Who cares? Listen, man, we got to start saving money, cutting money so we could pay off the debt. All right. Trump's first term also saw repeated attempts to cut family SNAP benefits by reducing funding levels, typically totaling 25 to 30% cuts in funding in annual budget proposals that were sent to Congress. Below are some of the most harmful provisions, none of which ended up being implemented. Really? These are horrible proposals. Oh my God. Yo, man. This is ridiculous, man. This is ridiculous. Well, listen, this is just the first year of my president doing what he needs to do. It's about to be a great 4 years. People who save, people who invest, people who are smart with money, people who make smart decisions, people that are educated, people that know what they're doing, how to navigate through the world. We about to be very successful, all right? And if you don't know how to do any of that, that's not my problem. That's your problem. You should have got with the right people so they could teach you and guide you and mold you, and maybe you could learn and stop making all these emotional decisions and be logical in life. Then you could be great. All right? So, I'm going to end this video, but before I end, well, not before I end, after I end this video, all right, a spokesperson from Trump's administration is going to talk about why and what President Trump is trying to attempt by freezing these funds, okay? Pay attention, listen with your ears and your brain, not with your heart and your feelings, all right? I'm done talking, and that's all I got to say.
Well, I think there's only uncertainty in this room amongst the media. There's no uncertainty in this building. So let me provide the certainty and the clarity that all of you need. This is not a blanket pause on federal assistance and grant programs from the Trump administration. Individual assistance, that includes, I'm not naming everything that's included, but just to give you a few examples, Social Security benefits, Medicare benefits, food stamps, welfare benefits, assistance that is going directly to individuals will not be impacted by this pause. And I want to make that very clear to any Americans who are watching at home who may be a little bit confused about some of the media reporting. This administration, if you are receiving individual assistance from the federal government, you will still continue to receive that. However, it is the responsibility of this president and this administration to be good stewards of taxpayer dollars. That is something that President Trump campaigned on. That's why he has launched DOGE, the Department of Government Efficiency, who is working alongside OMB. And that's why OMB sent out this memo last night, because the president signed an executive order directing OMB to do just this. And the reason for this is to ensure that every penny that is going out the door is not conflicting with the executive orders and actions that this president has taken. So what does this pause mean? It means no more funding for illegal DEI programs. It means no more funding for the Green New scam that has cost American taxpayers tens of billions of dollars. It means no more funding for transgenderism and wokeness across our federal bureaucracy and agencies. No more funding for Green New Deal social engineering policies. Again, people who are receiving individual assistance, you will continue to receive that. And President Trump is looking out for you by issuing this pause because he is being good steward of your taxpayer dollars.